CII.
It is permissible to take part in the forthcoming SA democratic elections by voting or standing as a candidate, etc.
Many senior ulama, muftis, including Hazrat Mufti Mahmud Sahib rahimahullah, they have considered this issue of Muslims voting in a non-Muslim country, and they have issued a Shariah decree for the permissibility of voting. And voting also falls in the category of tawqeed or representation, where you are appointing a particular candidate to represent your cause. So therefore, in view of the Shari'i principle or juridical principle of ahwan al-baliyatain, or lesser of two evils, then we advise one to consider voting, and also consider voting for such political dispensations in which firstly we can protect and advance the cause of Islam, and secondly is where we can minimize the harms and the evils in our country. For example, the issue of service delivery, the issue of corruption, the issue of looting, the issue of riots, etc. If we vote for such political parties where we can try to minimize the evil in our country, and we can use this as a valid stratagem to subvert and obviate the evils that are spread across our country and the evils that are spread across the land, then inshallah there would be some good in that. It is very easy for us to be armchair critics and criticize from the outside as spectators. But what are we doing to make a valid contribution to our country and be part of a political dispensation in which we can make a real difference? So therefore, we advise the Muslim community to get involved in the voting and election system of our country and use that as a mechanism to create meaningful change. Let us not be armchair critics where we simply sit as spectators and hope for the best to happen, because that will never happen. We need to get involved, take an active part, take an active role as citizens of the state, as citizens of the country of South Africa, and as citizens of a Western democratic dispensation. We need to get actively involved in such a dispensation, obviously in a manner that is not opposed to the Sharia, and try to minimize the evils, try to combat crime, try to combat looting, try to combat corruption and all the various different evils that we see currently.
Q&A on CII.